Hello everyone, this is Sensei Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout London. Well, off camera, I just spent a couple of hours checking and double checking every single pub in the game against a master list I found online of all of the beer coaster locations. I have put together a list of 15 bars where I had not gotten the coaster yet, and about 6 where I think I got the coaster, but it's entirely possible a glitch may have made the coaster in question, or beer mat as the Brits say, disappear behind a dead body or something. Some of the online guides are not very helpful, saying, the beer mat is on top of the skeleton in a room full of about 50 dead bodies, not counting actual skeletons. I have also puzzled out what was going on with Archie. Turns out there's a post about this on the official Fallout London Reddit, which got responded to by the mods, the guys who designed this game, which said, "We're aware in trying to fix this problem. It has to do with a previous dialogue you may have entered into with a traitor and left without completing via the dialogue options. In the meantime, you can pick up the other companion, and while stuck in dialogue, open the console, type in this command, and it will fix it." I double-checked to make sure that it will fix it, but I'd want to show you this because this is rather amusing, and the devs freely admit, yeah, it's wacky, but the original Bethesda coding is apparently so janky, this was the fastest workaround they had until fixing it. And suddenly everybody is ready to fight something.
No time to waste then.
And yeah, there we go. Maybe later. Well, whatever they were fighting out there, I just got credit for it, so yay me. Anyway, we go into the console and we type in cow London World 00, or 0,0. Now this command, for reasons I don't understand, teleports you to the Fesco near Thameshaven. Why there? I don't know. Maybe it's roughly the middle of the map, the 00. But for some weird reason, after you do this teleport and head over there, and then come back to St. Paul's, Archie will be following you around like he should be. And while I was in the middle of doing the pub quest, I did find the 4th companion in this middle part of the game that you can recruit. 5th if you count Churchill, which, yeah, I've always had a hard time counting the dog as a companion. You don't get much in the way of interaction with them, but, you have Churchill, you have Kira, you have Arthur, you have Archie, and the 5th one, who we have not encountered yet, but you find him at one of the pubs we haven't been to yet. But recruiting him requires some stats I don't have built up yet. And there's a firefight close by, but we're not going to bother with that. So we will teleport back to St. Paul's. And the last time I did this while testing it, it wound up spawning a huge army of foxes attacking the livestock off to the side of St. Paul's. That may be what happened just now, except that, I got 49 XP, which is a bit much for a fox, even a radioactive glowing one. Anyway, I did debate picking up the 5th companion instead of Archie, but I decided to come back for Archie for one reason. In exploring all the pubs, I determined that a lot of the places we haven't been to yet have safes, and since one of the things you can do to reliably improve Archie's opinion of you is pick locks, figured that'd be a fun project. And yeah, not quite as many, they didn't get into the corral, but still a fair bit of foxes. And yeah, using my incendiary shotgun because this way I don't run the risk of hitting innocents. Archie's still gun-shy as ever, it seems. And unfortunately, one settler did get caught in the crossfire there. And yes, I see it. 6 to 15. Alright, anyway, with that done, we're going to go ahead and start in the northwest and move laterally. Last time I did check the Red Tiger and the Plumber's Hands. Okay, we didn't check, we did check Liberty Spikes and the Drunken Wolf. We had not gotten to the Plumber's Hands and the Pilgrim yet, so we will go ahead and start with the Plumber's Hands, which is across the street from the Pilgrim, and I make note of this because this is going to be one of those funny bits where the architecture of Fallout London doesn't make much sense, because, yeah, we have all these areas that are enclosed, and yeah, you've got a beefeater cell here, a hooligan gang here, right next to one of the populated areas that should logically have enough guards to root out such unsocial behavior. But the Plumber's Hands is full of hooligans. When I first went through this off camera, I wound up encountering 2 legendary hooligans on one floor alone. And the Pilgrim, next door to it, perfectly nice civilized pub, if you ignore the fact that it has a small fighting studio next door, or in the basement. And yep, there's a bloke standing there waiting for us to come and trigger a conversation. And I don't know if I looked at this before. Current orders. Air communications offline. Operating barrier. Okay, so not very helpful. Well, I'm going to switch to my explosive revolver.
Got a thought?
Oh, apparently he's coming to us.
Right, let's keep going.
Hey, you. Please help. I think my rib punctured my lung. Could you find it in your heart to spare a stim pack? Oh, God. It hurts to breathe.
Nice line read there. Here, take one.
Just 1 second. He had fish like a couple of... Mad Jack put the beating on me good this time. I could barely make it up the stairs in the Pilgrim. But I think I can get him next time. If I just avoid his nasty right hand. And his left hand. And his uppercuts. His jabs are a bit of a problem too.
Wait, you volunteered for this?
Of course. Mad Jack's boxing gym. It's in the basement of the Pilgrim. But it ain't easy to get in. You gotta survive a full minute in the ring with Mad Jack himself. I've tried a good 4 times. And I think this time he was trying to send me a message to not come back. But I don't scare easy. 5th time's a charm, eh?
Sure thing, good luck.
You too, mate. Thanks again for the stem.
So that gives us the quest A Minute with Mad Jack. And seeing that did just remind me. I have a perk I haven't spent yet. So yeah, trying to figure out what perk might be best to take in regard to him. Iron Fist, do more damage with my fists. I'm thinking being able to survive would be more appropriate, so let's look at insurance fees. Let's see, toughness, 10 damage resistance. Life Giver can resistant long haul. Resistant adamantium skeleton. The insurance will be higher, but reducing limb damage. Sprinting. Ghoulish. Somehow sure you're still a human on the outside. Radiation regenerates your lost health. And solar powered. And I think we'll go ahead and take toughness. Because being able to resist damage, always a good thing. Of course, it occurred to me that when I tried fighting Mad Jack, I hadn't cleaned my radiation up, so that may help, but we will deal with him later after we've cleared things with Archie. Because apparently one of the things that causes the demonstrated glitch with the companions is if you ditch one and then come back and do another quest with them later. And, well, this is something there we go. I was about to say it looked like it was empty, but no. Yeah, they're all upstairs.
After that tussle.
Well, they have an attack dog.
If it's those
I killed you. Let's see. I do have one frag grenade left, but not sure it would do any good tossing it there.
Could have sworn we were being followed.
Yeah, we are.
Sign up for the likes of this.
Ah, there's the dog.
A kid. Their bodies don't bother me none. Seems to be in my day.
And there's one of the legendaries. What I love is that the ricochet of the explosion killed the guy next to him and completely splattered him. Ooh, 50% more limb damage. Shame that it runs on musket balls.
It looks a lot tougher.
Stubborn, I'll give you that.
And we haven't even gotten to most of them and we're overburdened yet.
Yeah.
Just getting warmed up over it.
Yep, there's another floor.
We'll whip them up like double cream.
What's this we you speak of?
Getting tired yet?
Not really, no.
That lot will be bothering us anytime soon.
Unless you mean, am I getting tired of cleaning your guts off of my boots? Then yes, I am tired of that.
When nothing's making a sound, everything's hiding. Maybe we should too.
So yeah, I got a kitchen full of skulls. Oh, more heads on spikes.
Why would someone do this? Actually, don't speak. You look like you know the answer.
And one more floor. It's funny though, because the best indicator I had that I actually had found the coaster in various pubs was that there was usually a safe that I had opened. Anyway, that gives us the repair coaster. Your fusion cores permanently last 10% longer. Oh, and big chest over here. Apparently, I only get so many chances to impress Archie with lockpicking every couple of hours. Speaking of Archie,
You pick up more stuff than the scavs I used to run with.
those might come in handy. Well, heck, I gave him almost everything. Oh, but he's wielding the crowbar now. Well, that's progress as far as weapons go. And I didn't check behind the bar, which is just as well, but I know where to come if I suddenly need a bunch of extra glass for some reason. Anyway, there's the plumber's hands down. And we'll go ahead and poke into the pilgrim, but we won't check the gem. So yes, as I noted, we have on the one side of the street the Plumber's Hands, which is full of hooligans and scumbags and dead bodies and generally a place in disrepair, being used for horrendous evil acts of cannibalism, sodomy, and general unpleasantness. And here we have a nice, well-appointed, clean tavern with nary a corpse to be seen. And over here, the Intimidation Coaster.
If it ain't got pictures, I can't be bothered.
What do you have?
And Ross, the bartender here, is a little bit glitched. Anything interesting go on in here?
See ya. What do you have?
Even wayfarers need nap time. Your shift.
Not particularly. Well, unless you think out-of-shape drunkards getting pissed and stumbling downstairs to get their bloody blocks knocked off is interesting. I know I did for a while. I was just kind of sad. Need anything else?
Not really. Anything else?
Well, what I find interesting is a customer ordering a bloody drink instead of chatting my ear off for free. What do you say?
Sure.
Step right up and have a look.
Okay, that gets us to the option. And I can also sell him some of this random stuff I've been picking up. Pardon me. Alright, so there's another one down. And I think we have time to get one more done. And I think I'm going to go for one of the more... Excuse me, throat's all dried out all of a sudden. But yeah, I think we are going to go back. You probably remember this location, the Nags. The bar that we accidentally stumbled onto a back entrance of when we were exploring the sewer tunnels around the Strand. And it wound up leading us into an enclosed space with a bunch of famished, some bloat flies, and a robot who may not have been friendly to us originally, but enemy of my enemy. At any rate, when I came here, there were hooligans in the street outside who made getting into it a bit of a trick. And then every single monster on the inside had respawned. Because this one, well, there is a beer mat, and I think I can be forgiven for overlooking it with everything that was trying to kill us at the time, and me being more focused on please let me find a way to the surface so I can sell all this junk I'm carrying, than looking around for the beer mat. And this one is very well hidden. If nothing else, you have to hack a computer or find a password for the computer system in order to use it. Oh, well, this time we have the bloat fly showing up outside. And I'm saving my critical. Oh, and we had... Well, if nothing else, that shows how tough I am. I survived having 2 mines go up in my face. Well, 1 mine. Yeah, that overgrown mosquito got vaporized completely, I think. Anyway, we're going to head inside the Nags, enjoy one quick firefight. Quick but massive.
Approach and identify yourself. Law-abiding citizen.
And the Famish took out the fly for us. There's still one in the corner.
Someone's watching us. Finish you covering my back.
So yeah, there's the second Famished. And there was a third one. Ah.
You should run.
Ah. I think Archie just found the third one in the basement. And he's taking off a crowbar. The little guy has guts. No brains, but guts.
You're gonna hit a just
And there's the legendary.
Anything good in their pockets?
I don't think he has pockets. And I clicked too quickly to see what that was. Let's see. Irradiate crude revolver. 50 points of radiation damage. And it's a 32. Well, that does almost as much good as my exploder. But yes, the beer mat. Well, the trick is that we have to get onto this computer here. Luckily, we found the NAG's password terminal earlier. So what we have to do is unlock the walk-in freezer, which opens up this door here. And yeah, I did that because there is a glowing one frozen in the corner over there.
rough 'em up good this time. Can you handle yourself? Stick around here and you'll start glowing in the dark.
But yeah, there's a fair bit of food to grab in here. And fungus. And pizza. You can also raid the fridge. You can get past the fungus to get to it. There's also a sleeping bag. There's also a recording called the Chill Ghoul and the endurance coaster. Oh, what the heck, we got time. Well, that's odd. I don't seem to have a chilled ghoul tape. Amid my miscellaneous. Well, at any rate, we got what we came for. So I'm going to go ahead and close this chapter out here, and next time we will start off with a location that I mentioned before when we went there. I'm positive there has to be a beer mat hidden here somewhere, but I don't know where it is. Well, I found it. So next time we will start with the Cheese of Cheshire Camelot Pub. But thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment if you are so inclined. And we'll continue the beer mat hunt next time. Take care until then.